Alright everyone, this is this week's Railfanning video, so let's get started on it. For the 5th time on this channel, I saw a single locomotive pulling another intermodal train. And that is CN's GEVO locomotive 2808 with a really nice K5LLA Horn was leading this northbound intermodal train alone. Even though I filmed some single locomotive pulling some trains before, this was also going to be my first nice shot of one. Anyways, this train has 93 intermodal cars on it, which I think is too much for one locomotive to pull. There should be another GEVO locomotive right behind it. And you can really see it well going under the bridge at night here. Alright, we're at the Albert Street at night and we have a northbound. Oh wow, that's it! One locomotive pulling a intermodal train alone, but this time at night. Like wow. Wasn't expecting that. I came here to see the military unit because it's supposed to come here soon. Like I said. There was supposed to be a military unit, instead I saw this, a GEVO locomotive pulling an intermodal train. And there it goes. Princess Street just deactivated, and so yeah. Hopefully we'll see the military unit. So yeah, I'm going to pause it for now. I didn't see the military unit that night. Instead, 30 minutes later, I saw another northbound mixed train. It was led by CN's SD75I and SD70M2 locomotives, 5653 with an awesome P5 horn, 8930 and 8033. And this train has 124 freight cars on it. Alrighty, here comes the final train of the night. We're going to be seeing that too, and that's it. We'll see what we will get. it goes. The SD75I had a P5 horn, if you couldn't hear that horn. And there goes heading up north. The crossing just deactivated, you can see, and 3 locomotives pulling a mixed train. Well, I think that's going to be the final train of the night, so yeah. Anyways, I'm going to pause it for now. What happened next was that we heard a horn, and we thought that was going to be the military unit. And because my dad wanted to see that locomotive because he was in military vehicles, he decided to go down to Pine Orchard and saw this train. But however, that was not the train. Instead, he saw another single locomotive pulling a southbound intermodal train. And that was a CN GEVO locomotive, which I couldn't see the numbers because it was really dark out. But wherever it is, it has a really awesome K5HL horn. This train has 89 intermodal cars on it, which is way too much for one locomotive to pull alone. And once again, a huge thank you to my dad for filming this train for me. Alrighty, here we go again for another night train. This time we are at the McCowan Road crossing near Pine Orchard. What happened was I saw the light coming down the track at Mount Albert, like at Princess Street there. But instead of filming there, since I filmed there so many times in the past, I decided to come to McCowan to see how well my phone turns out at night here, since I don't think I've never done a night shot here before on my new phone. So yeah. But however, on the way there, I saw a yellow signal at the intersection of Maple Road and Highway 48. And at Halo Road, when I went by there, it was yellow. So I guess it tells me that I missed a train like around 15 or 20 minutes ago, and it still have a Pine Orchard. Anyways, I hear for Locomotive, so let's see what we got. CN's SD70M2 and GEVO locomotives. 8819 with a really awesome K5LLA Horn, and 2240 was leading this southbound mixed train. 2302, which is another GEVO locomotive, was the DPU, but it was near the end of the train. And this train has 96 cars before the DPU and 37 cars after the DPU, totaling 133 freight cars. This horn was also epic in the distance as it blows through Hero Road. So we have gotten a K5LLA Horn, so it looks like it's going to be an SD70M2 locomotive. And I see the light. And there it goes. And there goes heading south. A really slow and long mixed train you can see here. With an SD70M2 at the front, I believe if there was a Dash 9 right behind that, and then a GEVO locomotive in the DPU that was near the end of the train surprisingly. I'm surprised they didn't put it in near the middle. And no cars were waiting at the crossing, surprisingly, so yeah. Anyways, hopefully this will be the final night train of this Railfanning video, because I like to see some daytime trains. So yeah, I'm gonna pause it for now. To prevent this video of being too long for you guys, I decided to make today's Railfanning trip in a separate video. Besides, I wanted to have all the night trains in this video, and have all the day trains in the next video that will be hopefully coming out soon. So yeah, that concludes the first part of this Railfanning video. Part 2 will be coming out hopefully soon. Thank you so much for watching as always. I really hope you enjoyed this Railfanning video, and that will be it.